Hey guys, this is Mike here. This is a post commentary over a collection of footage from the last couple of days. I was visiting the girlfriend, and Thalia decided to make herself a town here in GameCube since she heard I was playing it, and she's played plenty of Animal Crossing, but never played GameCube before. I have to say she was really liking it, and 10 times she probably went, "Why is this not the way it is in the new games?" um, but yeah, so she made a town. This takes place between Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I think like the last episode you saw was like Tuesday or something. But I didn't play for a couple of days because she had just played and I was just watching. But I did play a little bit. So first things first, she made her character on Wednesday. I don't know what day that was. That was like the 19th or 20th or something. But it was the day. Remember that the last episode, I was trying to get Nook to remodel. I was like, oh, I know I've sold and bought 25,000 bells. Well, I forgot in this game he doesn't really announce it to you or post it on the bulletin board. What he does is he sends you a letter in the mail, and I will show you guys this the next live episode. Excuse me, next live episode. So when I didn't log on Wednesday. I actually didn't log on until Thursday. And when I logged on Thursday, I saw a letter that was like, oh, we remodeled, and oh, the town is better now. The shop is open. So the day that Thalia made her town, her character, was actually the day Nook was closed. But we did it late at night after Nook's shop had closed. So we didn't know at the time that Nook's store was closed because it was remodeling. We just thought it was closed because it was after hours. So she was making her town and did her job, and then we had no idea. The next day she got on, we had Nook and Go magically, and I was like so surprised. So it turns out I did get the 25,000 bells, spent that, which was awesome. So we have Nook and Go now, and you'll get a full tour of that when I get on the next live episode, but I just wanted to explain what happened. Basically, she made her character the day he was closed, and we didn't have any idea because I didn't log on and check my mail that he had sent to me that morning or that last evening. I was like, hey, this is happening. So yeah, that was pretty exciting. But she's made her town. She did a good bit of fishing and bug hunting, got all the basic tools. Of course, I helped her out. I ordered some from my catalog and sold them in my gyroid to her. We traded a few furniture things. You'll see this. She was doing just a task for a neighbor, and it was a task where she had to run around to like 5 different neighbors because they keep saying the next person had it, and it was terrible. Well, as a gift, she got the grass model, which is something Tom Nook sells on rare occasions. But a character gave her the grass model, so she ordered me some. Which was pretty awesome. She also paid off her mortgage. And as you can see here, I went ahead and did a bunch of talking to the neighbors, and I broke the tutorial mode. So as you can see, it ended up being Rasher, which is a new character. He basically went, hey, I'd like to get to know you. We realize the town doesn't actually know you, so you answer a few questions. Depending on who does this, depends on what questions they ask. But it's basic. At least they ask you their birthday, so now the characters know and the game knows when your birthday is, so that when your birthday actually happens, you'll get your reward, presents from the neighbors and birthday cake from the mom. I don't remember what happened in this version of the game. I only remember what happens in the recent ones. But yeah, my birthday's coming up, so you guys will get to see that. So I went ahead and got everyone caught up, which all the neighbors out of tutorial mode, which is also pretty nice. And remember, we paid off our house, so we got our house bigger. Thalia actually paid off her house as well, which was also awesome. It didn't take her too much fishing as well with red snappers, considering she didn't have to donate very much. I think she donated a couple of things that she caught. It was raining one day. She caught a snail. I hadn't caught that yet. But you can see here, due to mammal strike and drought issue, I now have 150,000 bells. I do have to say in this game, and Thalia agreed that Tom Nook is much sneakier in this game and much more like money hungry in this game than he is in other games. Also caught a loach. I caught like a half dozen new things. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I just put that up there because it was talking about how I was hilling and I didn't get that joke. I'm going to have to look that joke up. That pun with how the loach relates to hilling. Maybe it's a Zelda game I didn't play, so I don't know that reference. If you know that reference, let me know down in the equation in the comments below. But yeah, I did catch some things. Here's some clips of me donating a few things, but I didn't show you me donating all of them. I'll give you guys an up-to-date on a live episode to show you everything that I've caught and the things I was still hunting for, but I did not get. But yeah, so that happened. I just showed this one because it's the cockroach. He like freaks out. That's something that's in the game that's still in your houses, but in this version of the game, it's not actually there anymore. I also caught a coelacanth. So it was raining one day, and Thalia had been playing a bunch. That's how she got the snail. But then late at night, I was like, let me just get on for a half hour and do some fishing. So that's how I made like 50,000 bells from just river and ocean fish. But I caught one coelacanth. I got really lucky catching it. Sorry I didn't record. It was kind of unexpected. Me actually fishing in. Trust me, we're going to do lots more fishing for those things because they're 15,000 and they're relatively common in this game compared to the other ones. So that is also awesome and is pretty good that happened. So yeah, that was a rare fish I got. Saturday the 22nd was also Nature Day. So this is the footage from this day. I just recorded the first few minutes of me being on the game. Nature Day, the only thing that really happens in this day is store timers at the wishing well, which there's a handful of holidays in this game that's really just that. But yeah, that is the only thing happening. So you're going to see me take part in a few activities here, run down to Tour Timer, and we're going to go ahead and pick up our gift. So thanks to Thalia getting lucky, we now have 3 models. All of them are which are reorderable because you can place, you're going to want to place more than one of them when you make your model town. Which is pretty neat. You can see that Nook and Go also had a special notice. I guess that's like a spotlight item, but I looked in the book, and it could be a little blurb somewhere that I missed, but nothing was like marked as these are only spotlight items, and the items he had in his store, nothing was special. You can also see an announcement about the Windsocks coming soon. This is in relation to Boys Festival that happens in Animal Forest in the Japanese version. It's a special holiday where the Windsocks basically start now, and Tom Nook starts selling like samurai equipment, samurai decorations, but in this version of the game, he doesn't do either of those, and Boys Festival isn't a thing. There's only spring cleaning, and the Windsocks actually don't show up for like another week or so. So I think the message was kind of half left in by accident, but half left in on purpose because they're going to show up anyway for spring cleaning. They're just not truly what its original purpose was for, which was for Boys Festival. I read that on the wiki today. So, yes. And yeah, we have a few new neighbors. I think you'll get to meet them. They weren't anybody crazy rare or super special. Kind of, we've just been getting the basics of the neighbors. But you can see I got a good amount of bells, so it won't be too long probably before I get enough money to pay off the loan again. But we'll deal with that when it comes. It's still going to be a little while. So we'll head over to Tour Timer and get ourselves a special model today to match with the other model we just recently got, actually. So today's Nature Day. It's the day we all have to think about how we treat the environment around us. It's Earth Day. Sprout. So he has this for me. You can do whatever you like with it. Just remember to take care of the land and the mayor too. So he did. But it wouldn't hurt to go pull some weeds and plant some flowers today as well. Nature Day. I don't know why that sounds off, but I don't get that. I mean, it's Earth Day, I guess is what it's actually called. So you can see we get a tree model. And I don't remember if I'll show this off because I know I'm going to show my house expanded and I'm going to show Thalia's house expanded. Because, of course, she's not actually going to be playing for a while until I see her again in a couple weeks. She's finishing up finals and then heading home for a bit to go visit family. But if any holidays that do happen, I will be going to log her character on and then do the activities for her. But I'm not going to really do any other playing. I'm just going to get her the special items, and that will be about it. And then she'll just pick up playing when we meet again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little recap. I won't have very many of these types of post-production ones like I did have in Season 2. This was just because I was traveling. So there were a few things that happened that I forgot about or I didn't get footage of, and I know when I play I'll remember. So I hope you look forward to the next set of live episodes being. Of course, I need to figure out a way to play on Sunday mornings. I might have to change the clock because I'm always at work and I want to buy some turnips. I don't know when she shows up because she might show up at 6. I have to look. If she shows up at 6 a.m., I could maybe sneak on. But if she didn't show up until like 7 or 8, which I think is what she actually does, then I will have to work that out. But I missed the music too on Saturday night because I was tired and got home late. So I'll have to remember the music as well. But I think that will be it. So next episode, I have no idea what we're going to do. Some more recap. It'll be live. and I'm sure there will be some exciting things happening in town. And dang, today is Sunday the 23rd, and I knew Sahara was visiting today, but I'm just not going to be able to play because I wanted to edit this, and I was behind in my life from being gone for a few days. So we're going to miss Sahara, but we'll get to see her again soon. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.